What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the weekend. I did. I got sunburned yet again. Can't avoid it. Literally even 30 minutes out, or maybe it's like heat rash. I have no idea. Regardless of that, Florida weather here. Time to talk about what exactly is happening with the market. So I did make a video yesterday. You know, it's all right that there's days that I skip. Wasn't much that happened yesterday. It would have just been an update video letting you guys know that the markets are consolidating and that we're expecting Monday, today, to start to see that volume come back in with a full round and hopefully start to rally up. Now, starting off, we have the S&P 500 continuing its downtrend here. You know, lower high, lower low, probably going to send it all the way down. We'll jump into that, look a little bit closer later on, but you can see on the flip side, all the other cryptocurrencies are doing incredibly well. Solana, as you can see right here, starting its reversal rally. This is very exciting. As you can see, we've talked about this countless times that Solana is destined to retest its all-time high for this year, which is right around $200. You can see we've done it in the past. We had a double top and we dumped here. We were trying to break through and we didn't. And here we are trying yet again to come back up. And we will, as I've said before, we will come back up to that level here. I expected this price to rally up, and you can see that is exactly what we did. So keep your eyes peeled on Solana because it looks incredible. XRP is getting dangerously close to seeing that breakout. It could be any day this week now. We're going to look in that a little more in depth. This is the 3-hour low key though. So if we jump to the hourly, maybe we'll see something. I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough here because we look good already on like the hourly or the 3-hour chart here. Maybe there's some sort of uptrend. Maybe there's some sort of downtrend. It's too tough. It really is too tough to say. Maybe something like this and maybe something like this. I don't know, but it's not even worth graphing here or charting because of the way we look overall. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll jump to maybe the 4-hour. Maybe we can see that a little bit clearer here. That looks very nice as well. So something is coming for XRP and it's going to happen sooner than later. Ethereum is seeing its reversal to the upside here. Very exciting as well. Rebounding off support. No surprise there. Bitcoin rallying higher here as well. Something we've also talked about here as we've been inside an ascending broadening wedge and we're, moving up and moving up and moving up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we continue that. And then the S&P is starting its descent yet again. No surprise. This is good news though, because it's necessary for us to continue to pump higher. We need some sort of slow growth correction here. So to see a little sell-off right now is no surprise. We've done it in the past here. You can see back in the past here from July of 2023 to November, we fell, rallied up, and then we went from April or March all the way down into April here, rallied up again, and we're doing that same thing, and we're going to probably continue that rally, that successor very soon. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Markets look great overall. With that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. Now, before I go any further, this is like one of the last days to get advantage or take advantage of the BYDFI sign up and receive double rewards here. You can sign up and get a $50 free bonus with the link down in the description below, as well as a 31-day VIP rate with extremely low fees. I'm going to reach out to them and ask them what next month's bonus is. So stay tuned for that, probably tomorrow or the next day. Very exciting here. But free stuff. Who doesn't like it? Free cryptocurrency, especially here. More information and a way to earn over $2,000 in free bonus money from BYDFI will be later on in today's video. But I want to start off with XRP, and I want to start off even earlier than that by saying lots of people right now, and I think it's going to be, you guys are already going to know what I'm saying, or you'll be familiar, that lots of people are already talking negative about seeing the markets correct. A lot of people think the markets are going to continue to drop. And, it's inevitable that the markets will drop in the future, obviously, and they'll also go up here. But they think it's now. Like, they think the stock market is doomed for a dump now. And honestly, in the position that we're at, unless something crazy happens, which could closer to the elections, but prior to that or after, if that goes well and, we start to see, tariffs also had a big implication on the stock market when they started increasing tariffs. Trump in, when was it, 2018 with China, that caused a correction. But regardless of that, I don't know, we should be due to continue upwards here. If the Feds continue to lower interest rates, we more than likely are going to see the markets continue to move up. This is typically a sign the stock market moves up quicker than other like than everything else. It's already factored in all the rate increases or the rate decreases, which is why it's up now. And then the economy will move forward towards it here, if that makes sense here. So it's usually the first sign the stock market moves, then the economy moves. Now, moving forward from that, looking at XRP, and why am I bringing that up? What does that have to do with anything? Well, there's a good chance they have a correlation here. When we start to see more money move in or move out of the stocks and into crypto, we should see crypto continue to soar upwards here. And it's with the halving already completed here, that probably towards the end of this year into next year, we should be seeing these markets soar. And that's what we've all been patiently waiting for, and it's going to happen. We're closer than ever. We're at $69,500. We're literally neck and neck with the $70,000 here. From the start, we've now rallied from $55,000 in July all the way up to 20. What is this? How many months? This is actually wild here. From $53,000 in the start of July to $70,000 at the end of July. In a month, we moved 20 grand. That's absolutely insane here. But I think we're going to continue upwards here, and that's just my opinion. Now, moving forward in the short term, I know a lot of you guys want to talk about that. We look all right. We haven't seen any sort of monumental break yet within XRP, but it's coming here. You can see major flag pull up, and you can see we've slowly started to lower our volume. You can see that's slowly diminished here, and we are slowly starting to fill in the gap, and sooner or later we are going to see that pop, that burst. That's what we're waiting for here. This is a hard resistance to break through, but if we do, we'll buy in, but there's a good chance we could see a correction here. Regardless, we have this price ceiling, and if we can close above that, we can long it, or if we close below it, we can short it. And you can see it's starting to make more of an easier chart to graph here now on the daily charts too, with this uptrend and this resistance. So keep your eyes peeled on that XRP chart, because good things are coming. I really do think for XRP and a lot of these cryptos. Solana looks good, right on track. We are going to correct sooner than later. Don't get me wrong. We are definitely due for that. We're setting up a very solid, flagpole right now. This is the pole itself, and we're probably going to hit this $200 resistance, which we are so close. We already called it since the bottom here. When this consolidative pattern happened at 140, we knew we were going to swing up to 200. And then after, we're probably going to fall in the sense of it being some sort of descending fractal where we can track a flag like that, and then we'll take advantage of the next run. So keep your eyes peeled on Solana here, as I'm very excited to see the movements on Solana. It's moving up beautifully to where we had predicted. Same thing goes with Ethereum here, pretty much using that floor, that uptrend, that support to carry itself higher where I expect it to move to. A little more consolidation here is definitely necessary, but there's a good chance we could blast off in the future. We're already starting to see what could be a new fractal. I don't know. Too early to tell. That's way too early to tell, but I'll leave that for now. I don't think that's accurate at all. Actually, I'm going to remove it. We'll see how that wants to pan out here. You can see we broke out of a major descending broadening wedge, and then when we broke out, we are using it now as a support to boost off, and I think that's what's going to send us soaring in the very near future. Bitcoin looks good. Ascending broadening wedge. Higher low, higher highs, opening mouth. You can see it looks really good. These typically break down though, so we'll see where that moves. But since this bottom right here that we called, we knew we'd rally up, and that is exactly what is happening as well. And lastly, looking at the S&P 500 here, which is continuing its descent, I wanted to jump to the 4-hour and get a clearer, maybe even crazier like the hourly charts, to really get a clearer picture of what exactly is going on here. Some more candles just to get a better downtrend. You can see the descending fractal that's forming clear as day here, and the support right here. It's so obvious. I mean, it don't get any easier than that. And then if we jump to like the 4-hour charts, check it out. Things look really nice in regards to this downtrend that we've been tracking here, and we'll see how low it goes. We were already rebounding off this uptrend here. So if things go well, maybe this is the slow bottom right now. You can see we've done it in the past, and then we rallied up. So hopefully that's a new higher low, and we don't actually continue to topple over. If we do, we'll have to pay attention to it here, but there's a good chance we could head all the way down to moving average, which wouldn't be horrible. But it really depends on like which support we're going to use. Like you can see this is a new higher low, and you can see kind of this pattern here. Maybe not that so much, but maybe this. We'll do this. Like here, and then here, and then here. And if we hit that, we'll be good. But if we fall lower, that is not what I want to do. If we fall lower like this, then that's out of the picture here. And then we could actually be in a descending fractal or a descending kind of movement here, a bearish little market. But we'll see. Anywho, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.